so we gave us the power, so we he's showing out, that's why we
Yo, we are back. Season 2, episode 1 of the Not the Same Podcast sports show. That's right, season 2. We in season 2. Y'all don't even know we switched over. Switched over like all this red on the screen, but it ain't no game. But no, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. It's jokes. These are jokes. Don't come see me.
Hey, you know what's funny, my guy?
I ain't got no gun, but I got them angels though, boy. Come on over here.
What up, D? I'm gonna tell you what's funny about that whole season 2, episode 1. What word I didn't know.
I mean, this is fact. But
that's why
although don't be like my brother Robert Dean and don't understand what his partner is saying. But nah, man, for real. If you're watching us right now on YouTube or Facebook, do us a favor, do us a big solid, and do what you see on the screen. Number 1, hit that like button to help the YouTube algorithm get the algorithming like it's supposed to, and subscribe to Not the Same Podcast. If you have not subscribed, what is you waiting on? And lastly, hit that notification bell so you can catch those great Bible studies like we had last night. You know what I'm saying? So you can be informed. You know what I'm saying? Because it wasn't me and it wasn't Rob, it was that Holy Ghost. You know what I'm saying? He came in and did his thing. We're very happy about it, man. So appreciate everybody sliding through. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, hey, what's going on? Mr. G, what's going on? Mr. G, we was in a Bible study. Yes, Jason is from St. Louis. That goes to show you I was paying attention. One word. I just couldn't comment last night on it.
It wasn't time to answer comments last night.
I was focused on what the Lord had on my heart. But yes, Jason, and I think the voice, what's up, the voice? The voice did tell you in the comments, Jason is from St. Louis. He's an ST alien. You dig what I'm saying? Anyhow,
but I want to give a shout out to alien also.
Yeah, our homeboy ST alien. But shout out to our rebroadcasters, man. Our MTMV famo. You know what I mean? We always want to show them some love whenever we come on. Live Show TV, Takeover Radio, Praise 365 Radio, Parable Radio, RYC Praise News, our homeboy Orlando Page, His Hop Radio and Podcast Network, as well as the 520 Collective. We said this last night, and I say it again tonight. If one of those outlets are no longer playing the Not the Same Podcast, listen, man, it's still Christian outlets that y'all need to go check out, giving some great content that's positive on the up and up. So even if you go over there and be like, I didn't see them one words, they ain't on there. Why it don't matter. We still got to show the body love, man. You dig what I'm one body, many members.
Yeah, but also tell us too so we can mess them dudes up. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. These are jokes. All right, man, let's get to what's popping, man. Tell me what's poppin'. We will not pull up on them haters. These are just jokes, people. These are just jokes. All right, we're going to start as we always start. NFL news. Mr. Davis, let's go. As well. Ain't no more rankings for real. What's up, Nigel? Good to see you, brother.
Nigel, what's going on? Yeah, honestly, listen, man. NFL news. The Chiefs has done it again. We'll get into this a little later when we do our recap, but the Chiefs beat the Ravens last week, 17-10. The 49ers beat the Lions 34-31. Or did the Lions beat themselves? We'll talk about that a little later, but that's NFL news. Atlanta did not go with Bill Belichick. They went ahead and went with they went a different route for a coach. And Jerry Jones decided they went with a brother, if I'm not mistaken, and I don't even have his name. No disrespect.
It was Raheem's son, but
when I saw the name, I said they got a brother. Yeah.
Got to be a season one word. Know what that means? Go ahead, brother.
I'm trying to get it. I'm trying to get his name because it's live, and I want to make sure I get his Raheem Morris. I want to give him his flowers. So,
and salute to his
Raheem
last
Morris
name.
was announced as the Falcons head coach on Thursday night last week. So Bill Belichick did not get that job, but Jerry Jones was talking today, talking about how good him and Belichick got a relationship. We'll see what happens because Jerry be doing some strange things sometimes. So we'll see. But that's all the NFL news we have until we get to our NFL recap going into later on in the debate fuel.
That boy Jerry love to talk, dog. Love to talk. Man, always talk about something. You know he do not want to deal with Belichick. He do not want to deal with him.
He don't.
That's a real coach. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's a real coach.
Not at all.
He want a coach he can control. You is not controlling Bill Belichick.
You're not. And him and Kraft are cool. Jerry Jones and Kraft is cool. Those are billionaires. Billionaires hang with billionaires.
That's true.
You dig what I'm saying? Little free tidbit, man. I heard a billionaire say this. You will never get talked about people who are above you. You only get talked about by those who are below you and envy the position that you're in. Yeah. So hold on to that little piece for y'all talking about the haters and they doing all that. Folks above you ain't tripping off you because
Not
they
at all.
know they already on that level. So don't worry about the haters. The people above you ain't talking about you because you coming up. It's the ones below you trying to pull you back down. Hold on to that. I don't know where it came from, but message. Let's get it.
No, you know what, brother? You can't say it. Facts. That was for free.
Might have to say that one again tomorrow.
Yeah, that was for free. All right, man. NBA news, power rankings, bro.
Yo, power rankings in the NBA. If y'all haven't been paying attention to the NBA, it's getting crunch time, man. The Clippers retain their number one. They're number one. Boston are number 2. Nuggets number 3. 76ers at number 4. Number 5 are the Oklahoma City Thunder. Milwaukee Bucks are number 6. Number 7 are the Timberwolves. Number 8 are the Hot Knicks. Number 9 are the Suns, who are also blazing. And number 10, they have popped into the top 10, are the Cleveland Cavaliers, who are also on a roll right now, man. So hey, y'all tap into that. NBA is getting ready to get serious. NFL's about to come to an end. Make sure y'all tap in.
Last but not least, NBA NCAA basketball.
Well, before we get to that, we got some NBA news we need to talk about. Just a hot second, brother. Let me real quick.
My bad.
Y'all can say whatever y'all want to say about the homie Ja Morant. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the case may be. But I always give salute to anybody who give back to the youth, man, on where they came from. And Ja Morant getting ready to start an AAU squad. So that's something big. If you don't know what AAU basketball is, that's when you get top talent from around the country, high school talent. Y'all travel around and you play other top AAU squads, and then that's where you see most of these guys when they be like, man, the NBA soft, they hugging and that's because all these cats play with each other in AAU ball, college ball. So there's a camaraderie there because they actually made it to the pros. Right. These cats be knowing each other since they was like 12, 13. You know what I mean? And when they don't like a one word, it's because they've been competing against that one word since 12 or 13, and they've been thorns in each other's thighs. In other NBA news, Tristan Thompson, he played for the Cavs, but he won't be playing until about March 25th. You want to know why? This one word decided to get some steroids. Right. He was tested positive for a banned substance, and the banned substance is it was a substance that bodybuilders use to like a growth hormone. You dig what I'm saying? Listen, brother, if you ain't got it no more, you just ain't got it. Don't. You know what I mean? Like you're 6'10", you can at least give them 4 or 5 boards a game. You ain't got to stick yourself with the banned substance, man. Last but not least, and Higgins knows about this one. Yeah. And he should have been the one word of the day, but we got a better one. But Joel Embiid did not play in Denver for the 4th season in a row, man. Like, he looked good in Philly, and he give Jokic the business, and then when it's time to go play Jokic at home, so he don't mess up his MVP status, something always hurts. And for the last 3 years, it's been his knee or his hip. Every single time, it's the same injury. Yeah. One word, at least say your neck hurts. So you got a crook in your neck. Something. Don't use the same injury every time. And then when the road trip over, you go back home and you play. But that's NBA news.
Yeah, one thing I say about him, I think this time he actually was hurt for the first time because he didn't look very healthy last night playing against Golden State. But, yes, for years he's done that. And more to talk about that particular situation later in the show, man. But, you know, NBA, these players, man, dog, they pay y'all, like, big money. Fans pay big money to come see y'all, man. Show up, dog. All right, man. NCAA news. We'll talk about that.
NCAA news and men's basketball. We going for the top 10 for the men and women. I said men's, but we're going to start because it's ladies first, man.
Yes, sir.
Listen, over on the ladies' side, South Carolina is still smacking. I mean, I'm just talking about smack, like no problem. Anybody that run up against them, they just did LSU in last week. That was a big game. That game had bigger ratings than some NBA games so far this year. And it was almost like the championship. But let me tell you something. Reese and them went back home. Little sparkle jacket coach. Yeah, the moms wasn't sparkling at the end of it. Don Staley and the girls came through, did what they needed to do, and they won, and that is why they're number one. Unanimously with 35 votes, number one. Number 2 is K-State. Number 3 is Iowa. Caitlin's still doing her thing. Stanford's number 4. Number 5 is NC State. Number 6 is Colorado. UCLA at number 7. Ohio State at number 8. LSU is now number 9. And number 10 is Indiana. Those are the women's top 10 rankings. Over on the men's side, excuse me, man, my mouse didn't want to act right. Over on the men's side, UConn is number 1. Purdue at number 2. North Carolina, they lost last night. They actually got upset. They're number 3 right now. Number 4 is Houston. Another team that got upset last night was Tennessee. You got to forgive us. We don't have our ticker up tonight. Tennessee is number 5, but they lost last night. Wisconsin, number 6. My Duke Blue Devils are number 7. Kansas at number 8. Marquette is at number 9. And Kentucky is at number 10. So those are your top 10 in men and women's basketball NCAA. And y'all better pay attention to the month of February because March Madness is on the way. March Madness is on the way, man.
All I got to say about college basketball, last week when you did this top 10, my team was in the top 10. Now they are out of the top anything.
Yeah, they lost
every
again,
year.
Bro.
I love
Bad
Penny
loss.
Hardaway, but how do you have drama 3 years in a row? If you don't follow Memphis Tigers, you don't know what I'm talking about. But it really gets on my nerves. It really goes. Every year you got drama. Every year, dog. You know what I'm saying? And you pick all the best players. I mean, learn how to, lack of better words, massage the big personality. That's what coaches do. Good coaches do it. They can deal with these big egos. Anyway, man, we're going to move on.
I think it's kind of hard.
What up,
I'm
Chip?
going to say, before you get up out of here, what up, Chip? Before you get up out of here with that, I'm going to tell you why it's hard for him to massage the big egos, because he has an ego in himself. You dig what I'm saying? Like Penny Hardaway, man, I'm Penny. You know who I am? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I was good. You ain't no good out here. Blah, blah, blah. You's a bum. You. I can only imagine how you talking reckless, but he's forgetting. Listen, my dude, my NIL deal 2.5. I ain't trying to hear nothing you saying. I came here because you played in the NBA. I feel like you trash. You talk the good game. You know what I'm saying? These guys.
These kids are different. They different, dog.
Kids different, bro.
They different now. Yeah,
why you think all the old head coaches starting to retire, man? I can't get jiggy with this.
All right, man. Let's get to our soapbox segment.
Soapbox.
This is our soapbox segment when me and Rob go back and forth for 2 minutes on whatever is on our mind. We have a timer that look like this. When it's over, we have a buzzer that sounds a little something like this right here. By tradition, I always let my brother Rob go first. My brother, is you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready, man. A little frustrated today.
Go on, get it, brother. Here we go.
Hey, man, listen. NBA players, you make entirely too much money that you acting like MLB players. If you don't know what I'm talking about, an MLB player sits on the side most of the game for about 3 hours eating sunflower seeds. And the moment he gets a hangnail, he gone on IL for the rest of the year for a hangnail. And NBA players are starting to get this way. They don't play. You want to know why? It's about the brand. It's no longer about the game. Salute. I don't call him my GOAT, but right now he is the GOAT of the NBA. For LeBron James to be in his 40s, playing the way that he playing every single night, going in, giving 120%, keeping his body in shape, and then you got these other little youngins that's sitting out every time something happens. Shout out to Kawhi Leonard. He used to be one of the puppy poos that didn't want to play every night, but now it's AD. Every other night, he's out the game. Joel Embiid. If something's always hurting on this man, and all these other different players who decide they want to sit down because they just don't feel like playing tonight. Oh, it's on the back-to-back. Man up. For $3 million, I don't care if we did triples or quadruple nights. You better have your tail out there on the floor. And the reason why is because people are playing to see a product, man. And I'm sick and tired of this freaking soft NBA that's going on. You can't hand check
Don't say what you feel, boy.
I'm just saying you can't hand check anymore. The littlest thing is a foul. They got lane violation fouls, or if you get the fast break, now you got to take foul. Like, I'm sick and tired. The NBA is getting to the point where it's now the MLB. And if anybody knows baseball, like I said in the beginning, it's time for these guys to start manning up. You make too much money. So guess what? When you hop up like you about to swing on them, man, go sit your tail down, because you ain't swinging on nobody, because you can't even play a back-to-back. You working out, you doing all that. Salute to all the NBA players who play every night. You dig what I'm saying? If it ain't a legit injury, then don't sit down, man. Get out there and play the game. You make too much money, God.
Big salute to Anthony Edwards, who calls this out all the time. He said, man, if I ain't hurt, I'm playing. I ain't with that style of us sitting down just to be sitting down. He said, I'm playing. These people paying to see me. Respect to him. But a lot of other players, they ain't doing it. They blame it on their strength and conditioning staff, man. It's already been proven. I'm going to move on. It's already been proven. It's already been proven that what they call it resting what they did for Kawhi forever.
When they do the I know what you're talking about, bro. I can't think of it
whatever
right now.
the resting don't work. It causes more injuries. Back in the day, how many injuries they was having back in the day when they was literally fighting on the court and they played. Dudes was playing all 82 games. You don't never see nobody do that no more. All right, man, Rob, you stirred me up, brother. All right, on to my subject for today. My soapbox said, normally we stand on soapbox and we basically complain and we go off. And I had a whole nother soapbox where I was ready to complain and go off. And, something changed in my mind while Rob was talking. It ain't got nothing to do with what Rob said. I started thinking about, for all this season, I saw the Kansas City Chiefs play, right? And they didn't look good. First game of the year, they lost to the Detroit Lions. And I thought Detroit Lions, man, they're going to be different. They won in KC. You know what I'm saying? And they cornerbacks and they wide receivers were dropping balls all season. Right. You know what I'm saying? So much so they have been underdogs in every playoff game. And I come on here to say publicly, I apologize, Patrick Mahomes. I'm sorry. I doubted you. You know what I'm saying? You know what? I actually wanted you to lose. I like you as a player. I think you're an awesome quarterback. Matter of fact, I think you're the best quarterback playing right now. But I wanted you to lose for many reasons. My boy, Mr. G, said earlier, I get tired of seeing Taylor Swift up there trying to do the most countryest, raggediest swag surf with no swag. How you doing? You just doing a surf. I don't like that. I'm tired of seeing that. I'm tired of seeing the little hip bump they doing. I'm tired. And you know what? I'm going to be honest, man. I'm a real sports fan. I'm sick and tired of y'all winning. I'm just going to be honest. You know what I'm saying? I like to see somebody else win. I really like Lamar Jackson. You know what? Lamar Jackson is a dark skin, one word. I would love to see him play, but he disappointed me so much so. But back to the subject at hand. Salute to you, Patrick Mahomes. Salute to you, to the Kansas City Chiefs, because Rob said a whole lot. If they get in the playoffs, it's going to be something different. And I knew it deep down in the depths of my heart. I knew it, but I was just holding on hope. I was holding on hope, dog, that somebody would step up and knock off the king, and I have no hope for San Francisco. I'm sorry. I'm telling you now. There's no hope, dog. None. I have none, because Patrick Mahomes is a beast. Period. That's it. All right, man, let's get into the backfield.
No.
Yes, I am apologizing right now. I am apologizing. All right, this is our debate fuel segment where me and Rob go back and forth on particular subjects for 5 minutes, and when it's over, you hear a buzzer that sounds like this. We do it every week, man. Let's get it started. We're going to get it. Let me adjust this timer right quick. All right, first subject of the night, NFL playoff recap and predictions. We're about to get into the Super Bowl or the big game, just in case y'all want to get mad at us for saying the Super Bowl. But NFL playoff recap and predictions. Let's get it.
What we on? AFC or NFC?
Let's start with the AFC, bro.
Look, man, I watched Lamar Jackson turn into a pocket passer for the sake of critics, my guy. You know what I mean? He doing side-on throws. Lamar don't do side-on throws. That's not your game, man.
He don't.
The first half, he ran in the middle. He caught my man, and I'm like, oh, this is about to be a game. Because what did he do? He did Lamar Jackson things. He ran down the middle. He saw an opening. That he just in his game. You know what I'm saying? He did everything that he already had more rushing yards than anybody out there. Right. And then I don't know what the heck happened. You dig what I'm saying? I don't know what happened. My man just decided, I'm going to be a pocket passer to prove to all the critics, this is what I can do. Exactly. I'm able to. I'm gonna win from the pocket to shut everybody up. Now, this is what I'm gonna say because C just said it, and I'll let you go, C.
Okay.
All credit goes to the Chiefs. Them one words are winners.
Yes,
the last 2 weeks, Travis Kelce, he didn't came. I don't know.
He didn't look like that all season.
He back. He had 2 touchdowns week before last, and last Sunday he had a touchdown. My man that stepped up, and he's showing I'm the tight end y'all thought I was gonna be. Now I get tired of seeing them show Taylor Swift. We don't care about none of that. You dig what I mean? But I get it. I get it. It's America's sweetheart at this point. You dig what I'm saying? They didn't show Sierra. That's all I'm saying. But anyhow,
that's all right. Mr. G just said that. Mr. G, I agree with you, Mr. G. Go ahead, bro.
Hey, I didn't even see G's comment. They didn't show the goodies. I would have rather seen the goodies. But anyhow, my point is, shout out to the Chiefs and Lamar. Come on, bro.
I reluctantly pushed that. He ain't lying, but not really reluctantly. Anyway, man, yeah, Lamar, bro, black quarterbacks in general. This could have been a soapbox. Stop denying what you are.
Yeah, man.
God made us athletic. The good Lord made majority of black people athletic. Your great advantage is that you're athletic. Yes, you can pass now. Yes, you can sit in the pocket now. The Ravens won all season by playing great defense and running the ball. And you know what they didn't do in that game? Play great defense and run the ball. And you know what they got? No matter how you look at it, that way, it's an L. This way, it's an L. They got L's. They both got an L. And they shouldn't have got an L, man. Listen, now, they still probably would have lost playing against Patrick Mahomes, but they could have showed better, in my opinion, dog. Like, I don't feel like now, Lamar was playing decent, and some of his players wasn't showing up, and some of them been real one-wordish, and we're going to talk about that a little bit later, and I get that, but I don't think he was doing what he normally does, and that's what I didn't like. Like, dog, go out fighting. Go out swinging, doing what you do. And I feel like he switched up just for the fact of people be talking, man. Almost forget them people, dog. Forget them people. Skip them people, man. Don't worry about them people. You are great. Be great, dog. Be great. Man. You're one of the greatest players that played this game. Be great with what God gave you. All right, man. Next game, San Francisco versus the Detroit Lions. Your thoughts? I'll let you go first. I got some thoughts on this, dog.
You know, Purdy tried to get a game away with the pick, but I'm gonna tell you something. He made up for. He rushed for 48 yards. McCaffrey had 90. Deebo Samuels, I think, had 98 receiving yards. But I'm gonna tell you what happened. Go ahead and blame. Dan Campbell, bro. I don't know what it is. He did it in the Dallas game, and he did it in this game. What are you gambling for, my guy? Like, win the game. You're trying to be the over-the-top coach that did, and it's like the gambler who he winning, the next thing you know, he go all in. And he up all this money, and they telling him, stop. No, I'm going all in. I'm feeling it. And he lost. And he lost. He did it.
Lost. Right.
He did it against Dallas, and he did it again against the 49ers. The 49ers actually didn't win the game. What the Lions did was, here y'all go. We'll be back next year, but we're going to go ahead and let y'all have it. Now,
go ahead. My bad.
Go ahead. Go for it. No,
I'm going to come from another side. Now, I will agree with you. I think the Lions choke, but I'm not going to say that the 49ers didn't win that game because Purdy was nice that second half. Purdy was nice. And you know what Purdy was doing? He was doing what Lamar Jackson was supposed to be doing.
Running that ball.
He looked pretty good doing it. Pun to him. Seriously. He was doing what Lamar Jackson was supposed to be doing. The pass wasn't working. He started running the ball. If you see a wide open, Purdy is not as fast as Lamar Jackson. Run, my guy. It's open. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, run. But on the Detroit Lions side, bro, that's embarrassing. Up 17-0. You had full control of the game. You could have won the game. You should have won that game. You had them beat. Had them beat. And then you messed up. You switched up. Once again, now Dan Campbell, he's done this because you mentioned it. He did it against the Cowboys. He did it before. That is his style. I will respect you being what you are. But at the same time, man, it's hard for me to leave points on the board. Get them points, dog. Get them points. I understand. I think it was like a 4th and 3. You know what I'm saying? Oh, JT, what's up, bro? What's up, Scooter? Good to see you, bro.
Scooter, JT, what's poppin'?
Yeah, like I'm big on, like, bro, why you leave the points on the board? Like, you could have got them points and then do what you try to do, man. But I think the Lions, I think they're going to still be good. Their offensive coordinator was about to get hired by somebody. He decided to stay because he was going to go to the Washington Commanders. And he said, nah, I'm cool. I'm going to stay here with the Lions. So I think they're going to be still good. And it's going to be a learning, growing pains for them, man, because that's a very good team. And I think they should have won. As for the 49ers, as we move into talking about the next game, the Super Bowl, we'll talk about it more depth next week. But we'll just say this, man. I don't have a lot of hope for the 49ers because they be roller skating to wins, dog. And I ain't talking about like blowing out wins. They be barely winning, skiing to a win. They be barely winning back to back, dog. And I don't have a lot of faith in them, bro. Huh?
No, you don't want to know.
Bring it back. But yeah, dog, like I really think I don't have a lot of focus in them. I don't have a lot of faith in them right now because I believe that the Chiefs are focused. They will not lose. The greatest chance to lose to me was against the Ravens, and the Ravens didn't take advantage of it. For real. Hagan say Dan Campbell this close to losing his job. I do not believe that.
No doubt.
Why y'all think that? I don't think
so.
When was the last time they been here? Why would they fire him? That would be stupid.
I mean, we just talked about what I'm saying is if he continues with this mentality, what's gonna happen is he's gonna be out the door. Bruh, these owners ain't got time to play no games. No. Okay. Bruh. All right. Hey,
when was the last time they was in the playoffs?
I'm not talking
owners
about
the playoffs. Owners can be mad all they want. You know how much money they make? They had 2 home games in the playoffs. When did they have that before?
Yeah, I get that.
We ain't thought about. You know what? When they had a playoff, me and you weren't even friends. We ain't live in the same city. I ain't no Robert Dean. I ain't no Rob.
Hey, look, I'm gonna give you that, but what I'm saying is, this year is fine. He's all in. It's cute. It's aggressive. Yeah. Let him keep coaching like this.
You're right.
It's not gonna fly. It's not gonna fly at all. But we have been saying this on this show though. We've been giving Detroit they props all season long. 100%. All season long. And we also said, but the defense always seemed to give up the game. It's something, it's like you want to either golf it up or the defense gonna mess it up. We've been saying this all season long. Go back and check the receipts. But I'll say this, regardless of what, Purdy going to the Super Bowl. He can be Mr. Irrelevant. He can be whatever the case may be. He is the ultimate game manager. There's a game plan. They put him in. He execute. So be it. Do I think he's going to beat the Kansas City Chiefs?
No.
Not at all. But guess what? No. You hit him with the no. But guess what? Don't be surprised if he do. Because every time we count him out, he come right back and win. And Deebo Samuel's there. McCaffrey's there. It's a team sport. It's not golf.
It's true.
It's not one-on-one tennis. This is a team sport. So if the team is helping them win, I don't care if he's Mr. Irrelevant or not. Mr. Irrelevant is in the Super Bowl. And everybody who getting on him talking about how sorry he is, guess what?
Come on, bro.
Your guy at home. That's all I'm saying.
I will say this, dog. Now, I know our brother Hagans do not like Purdy. I will say this, dog. He is a game manager, but he ain't just a game manager. Because that dude done won 2 games. You know what I'm saying? He didn't game manage 2 games. He won. He won 2 games. He came back 2 games. He won 2 games. I got to give him that now. Now, he's not the best of none of these quarterbacks left. He's not best of the last 2 that got put out. He's not better than them. But he don't suck neither. He better than most of them in the NFL. I will say that. He is better than most in the NFL. And when it becomes so bad to be a game manager, there's a lot of game managers that got Super Bowl rings, dog. It's a whole lot of them. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I'm gonna put this up with Mr. What Hagan said about the Lions coach. They should have won the game. Bad coaching is what lost that game. If they stumble out the gate, he is out that same gate and on to the street. I don't believe that, but I feel you, bro. Only reason I don't believe that, man, because he did something that ain't been done in forever. Now, the year after next year, they gonna get that boy them twos. All right, Hagan said they better beat the Chiefs. They coming up in too many Patriot records. Yeah, you can be mad all you want, bro. You gonna be mad this year. I'm sorry, Mr. G. I think they finna get another ring. That's my opinion. All right, man. Next subject. Let me move this one. NBA impress, depress. NBA impress, depress. Let's start with the West, bro. Who are you impressed with in the West, in the NBA West?
Hey, we talked about it. Chip said it a minute ago. Anthony Edwards is a beast, bro. Look, the Timberwolves are number 1 in the West, and they continue to win ball games.
Yes.
I think they're 8-2 in the last 10 games. And I am impressed with the Minnesota Timberwolves because they got the number 1 spot. I know it's before the All-Star break, but they still got the number 1 spot. They haven't been in this since KG days.
Yes. I have to agree with the Minnesota Timberwolves for the West, and here's the reason why. Because of the other teams. Denver is a great offensive team. They're okay defensive team. It's good enough to win the chip. They won one last year. They're number 2 in the West. Oklahoma is a great offensive team, okay defensive team. Minnesota is a very good offensive team and an awesome defensive team. That's going to be a problem. That's going to be a problem. Anthony Edwards is not just an offensive player. He's a two-way player. He will lock you up on D as well. You know what I'm saying? He's a good player. He's unselfish, but he also that dude. This is like 6'7" Ja. That's a problem. And long arms and strong as an ox. That dude is nasty. He's nice, and they got a very good team. Only thing I would be concerned about is Mike Conley is out right now, and that team got a lot better when they got a real point guard, and they need him to come back. That'll be my only concern. If they can navigate without Conley for a few games and make sure he's straight for the playoffs, they going to be a problem for anybody. That's my opinion. D-Press in the West, bro.
D-Press in the West, look, man, the Lakers are playing 500 basketball.
Yeah.
And this is the last 10 games, and this is what I'm going to say. The only person, they have no consistency outside of LeBron James. I gave LeBron his in my rant about resting players, he's not my GOAT.
What's up,
but
Julius?
right now, LeBron is the GOAT of the NBA.
Yeah.
Point blank, period. And maybe arguably the best player in the NBA because of his age and what he's doing at this age. You know what I mean? Now, this going to sound funny coming from me because I don't really pub LeBron, but in looking at the Lakers play Atlanta last night, LeBron had absolutely no help out on the field. I mean, out on the court. None whatsoever. Like, and it's sad to see. My man 40 plus, cuz, and you know what I'm saying? Like, what the heck is going on?
They're like us. You know what I'm saying?
But nobody is helping. D-Lo is a no-no. You dig what I'm saying? Reeves, I don't know what he doing. Mr. Glass, we don't know when he gonna show up. You know what I'm saying? If he get his hair braided and it's fresh, he comes out on the court. As soon as a little nap come out, then it's like, oh, my eyebrows hurt. Then he can't come out. Like, I am depressed with the Lakers, man. They gonna have to make a move. They need to, aggressively make some type of move before the trade deadline, bro.
The NBA will make a move for them. They ain't gonna even make no move. Adam Silver gonna make a move for them. All right, man. I'm gonna say who I am depressed with is the Golden State Warriors. It's over. You know that song, It's Over Now. I feel like I can make it. You don't feel like you can make it. It's over, dog. It's over. Steph Curry, you are still awesome. You are still the man. You are still that dude. You are still that guy. Everybody else on that team is a very big no. Clay is done. It's a wrap, dog. I'm sorry. You can whine. You can cry. Listen, man, hey, you got 4 rings, dog. You got 4 rings, my guy.
Stop doing it, though.
Stop doing it, dog. It's lame. It's really lame. You know what I'm saying? Draymond, you trying to be nice. You ain't being mean. You all confused. You messed up. You know what I'm saying? And you don't know what you're supposed to be. Dog, you a hate for one word. Be you. Yeah, he like, man, I can't be the one word I want to be no more. He all confused. So, and Steve Kerr, I never liked you as a coach, and I still don't like you. You know what I'm saying? I don't think you're a good coach.
Wow.
Although you won a bunch of championships, I don't think it has much to do with you. It has a lot to do with Draymond Green and Steph Curry and everybody else. Also, Klay Thompson when he used to be a great defender, but he can't do that no more. So I am depressed with the Golden State Warriors. Yes, they are old. Yes, they're a little bit past their prime, but they should not suck that bad. I don't care.
Not this bad, bro.
And you shouldn't be talking about, well, it's because of Chris Paul. Listen, Chris Paul is not a perfect fit on that team. Chris Paul is not an up-and-down player. Now, he is a Hall of Fame player, but he's not a Golden State type player. So that shouldn't be your excuse, in my opinion, man. Impress in the East, bro.
Look, man. The Knicks are on a tear right now, and this Julius Randle, Brunson, and then I told you. You said
you
no,
told me.
But I told you when they made that trade that
was a
I
great
said,
trade.
man, the Knicks about to be a problem. Precious Achua, like nobody was really looking at Precious. I'm like, yo, this is about to be a problem. The Knicks are about to be clicking. That period. They on an 8-game winning streak right now, and I'm impressed with the Knicks. Now they're 6 games out of first place. They, because they had to get their chemistry together, but nobody wants to see them in the first round of the playoffs. And if they stay healthy, man, Brunson is a beast. Julius Randle, he didn't cut his hair off. You dig what I'm saying? So now he good. You dig?
Yeah.
That's my impress.
All right, I'm impressed with still. I can't go beyond. I would say the Knicks, but just because you said it, I'm not going to say Knicks. So I would say the Boston Celtics. They're still unbelievable. They're a very good team. I don't like their coach neither, but they winning. You know what I'm saying? They're winning. Yeah. They're a good team. They're balanced. And their trades, I wasn't sure about. Their trades worked. They're very, very good. They're a very balanced team. I thought it would really hurt them losing Marcus Smart, but no, it didn't. You know what I'm saying? Marcus Smart was a energy guy, Tony Allen type guy. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They grown now. They don't need that no more. They needed that when they was younger. Them dudes is grown. They got a very balanced team, and they're going to be a problem in the playoffs as well.
Yeah, they deep, man. They deep. And ever since White cut off the 5.5 head and went ball, my man been on point.
He should have been done it. He should have been done it.
like powder out there, but he playing, bro.
All right, D-Press in the East, bro.
My Miami Heat, bro.
Oh.
We on a
7 in a row?
7-game losing streak. We look lost. We traded
Y'all
for
do.
Scary Terry, and this one
It's
word
been
ain't
scary.
showed up.
That boy still in. That boy still in with the Hornets. Yeah, he's still in Charlotte.
Still in Charlotte. But anyway, my Heat, man, 7-game losing streak. But
Yeah,
the Heat are like the Chiefs, brother. When the playoffs come, y'all don't want them problems. So I ain't too mad. I'm just depressed this week by my boys. That's all.
Yeah, I would feel no type of way if I was a Heat fan. None. I don't care because your team do not care until the playoffs. Y'all do not care at all until the playoffs, and all of a sudden y'all good. It happens every time. Every time.
Every side.
All right, my depressed in the East. I'm a shock you, brother. I'm depressed about a good team, Milwaukee Bucks. I'm depressed.
Oh, I don't blame you.
I hate the way y'all did that, coach. I think it's stupid. I'm not a huge fan of Doc Rivers. I know he's won a lot, but this man has lost three game leads in the playoffs twice, and he keeps getting jobs. Who does he have secret pictures of? Who does he got things of? This man always get a job. This dude didn't fulfill half a season with the ESPN on the sideline. They got rid of Jeff Van Gundy and Mark Jackson for this one word, and he dipset it before the season even. He dipset it before even the All-Star game. Now I'm out, dog.
They about to call Van Gundy back, like.
And then listen, dog. He was a special advisor to the former coach. That's look like some real what they call it, sneak type stuff. Cause dog, you was a special advisor, and you was the first one they called. So why they ain't called Terry Stotts? He got tenure too. You know what I'm saying? Nah, they went straight for Doc. That's.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you.
And I hope he win because he's a brother, but they fired another brother to put him in. I don't like that. Go ahead, bro.
Hey, if he was a special advisor, you got to remember the Milwaukee Bucks was number 2 in the East. They only had lost 13. And Doc. Yeah, sure. I can tell you what I told him. Yo, Adrian, you gotta go, my guy.
That boy had a fine pressure. God.
Oh man.
I hate dog. Stupid dog. All right, next subject, man. Next subject. Back to the NFL. Is Lamar Jackson a bad playoff quarterback, or does he just have bad luck? Is Lamar Jackson a bad playoff quarterback, or does he just have bad luck? Mr. Davis.
Okay, stat time. Lamar is 2-4 in the playoffs. Dak is 2-5 in his career in the playoffs. This is the unfortunate part about these playoff records. This is what the stereotype of the black QB is all about, and it's proven right in that sense, especially when it's an athletic quarterback. Like C said earlier, black quarterbacks, they are born athletic. It's a gift. Thank God for it. I get it. But this was the furthest that Lamar had been in the playoffs, period. Listen, this is what he did. The year he won the MVP in 2019, they got to the wild card and got put out. He got to the divisional round 2020, 2021, and then, of course, this year. And then the furthest he's been is the AFC Championship. And you got to remember, he got the bag on April 27th. And we ragged him about trying to get the bag because he didn't have an agent or any of that.
Yes.
I'm going to say this again. In my opinion, Lamar was trying to shut the critics up. The ones who say he can't stay in the pocket. The ones who say he can't win in the playoffs. And he started trying to do stuff that just was not Lamar-esque. It was Mahomes-esque. You dig what I'm saying?
You're not Mahomes.
Yeah, you know,
that's not you, dog.
That's what they do. You know what I mean? That's what Lamar, that's what Patrick does. That's not what Lamar does. And he never made the necessary adjustments. I don't think it's the fact that it's bad luck. I think he just made the wrong decision. I'm not going to knock his whole year because Lamar's was great this year. I don't think he's
Rio. What's up, boy?
But
Rio,
I'll just say this, man. Rio, what's popping, man? Hope everything going all right with you in the A.
Yes, sir.
At 2-4, he's starting to look real Dakish.
Man, I'm gonna say it is bad luck, but
how?
And I'm saying it's bad luck because something I don't think he played terribly, but I don't think he played smart. And at the end of the day, dog, I'm gonna be honest, dog. It don't matter. It may be bad luck, but you know how you gonna be labeled as a bad quarterback, as a bad playoff quarterback. The last time he won the MVP, like he's gonna win this year, they went out early. Now how many games he win in the playoffs? 1, because he had a bye. Only 1 game this year, right?
Yeah.
Is that right? Yeah. So only won 1 game, and they end up messing around with the Chiefs and lost. So I feel like, yes, he did have some bad luck, but you have to have this thing too. And athletic people that play sports, you know this. You got to have the will to not lose, right? You got to have that, and that's what we always loved about Michael Jordan, that he will cuss somebody out. He'll fight his own player to win.
Mm-hmm.
He refused to lose. And I think Lamar has some growing to do. I think he's great. I wanted him to win. I was rooting for him to win.
Mm-hmm.
You know, not just because I didn't want to see the Chiefs win again, but I wanted this man to win. I wanted everybody to shut him up. I want him to shut everybody up that's been talking about him. But at the same time, bro, you got to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can say it's bad luck and it may be true and all that, but when they come down on record books, it's W and L's, dog.
Yeah.
Point blank, period.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody gonna care. Ain't nobody don't care nothing about the circumstance. Ain't gonna care nothing about Zay Flowers, like we was talking about, did that stupid stuff, and Zay Flowers was dumb, and they lost 15 yards because that dumb thing he did. But when you get through, you the leader. At the end of the day, they not gonna blame Zay Flowers. Who they gonna blame, bro?
Yeah, what are we talking about?
And it ain't right. And he's a black quarterback. He's a dark-skinned quarterback. He's getting all type of flack, and I hate it because I wanted him to win. But, dog, you got to win that, dog. You got to win that. You got to find a way.
It would, and just to go to the comments, if Dak, not Dak, I saw D's Dakish comment. Mean, but to G and Hagen's point, if he would have played better, I said it at the end of all that I was saying. He never made the adjustments. If he would have played better, you were absolutely correct. Nothing would have been said. Won. They only lost by 7. You did what I'm saying? But an L is an L. He didn't make the adjustments he needed to. I could name you 5 times where the middle of the field was wide open and that man decided to sit back and look for a dump off or the big ball. And what ends up happening is pressure. He has to throw it out of bounds. Well, all he had to do was the quick hezzy and run up the middle like he did in the beginning. It was there for him almost every single time. And either when he tried to do it, he got clipped up because he waited too long to do it. Yes. Again, he never made the adjustments. And I wanted Lamar. I had the Ravens and the 49ers going to the Super Bowl. I said that right here on the thing. Not because I'm a Kansas City hater. I was ready for him to shut the critics up by doing what he do.
What we wanted.
Instead, he wanted to do what the critics wanted him to do, was be a pocket passer.
You know, this is the thing, man. We hate this about black quarterbacks. But the quarterback position, you have to process information very, very quick. You have like 3 seconds to look at go through 2 progressions and figure out what you're going to do before these super quick defensive ends and people come at you, right? He was sitting back there forever. You are the fastest man on the field, period. Who's going to catch you? We watched it all season, my guy, the whole season. And he switched up in the second half. Like you said, the first half he was doing it. You got to make the adjustment. But what I'm saying, why I say it's on him, he the leader. At the end of the day, we can say Harbaugh didn't do right and Harbaugh held him back. What do real players do? LeBron check himself in. Man, I ain't studying y'all. I'm check myself in. I'm a GOAT. I'm check myself in. Giannis, he done it. And nah, dog, I'm not going out. I'm going back in. Because you're the leader. It's on you. Ain't nobody going to be looking at, like they was talking about earlier, ain't going to say, man, Darvin Ham, just a terrible coach, blah, blah, blah. No, it's LeBron because he's the GOAT. The pressure goes on the superstar. Who is the superstar? Lamar Jackson. I was rooting for the guy. I wanted him to win. But at the end of the day, just like on the Cowboys, everybody make jokes about the Cowboys. They suck. They have great season, whatever. But who are they looking at? Dak Prescott. Ain't nobody going to say, well, Dak played good, but they just lost. No, they don't look at Dak. Why? Because he's the leader. He's the leader. At the end of the day, just like now, we're talking about the Chiefs. Was we talking about the Chiefs or we talking about Patrick Mahomes? Because he's the leader. At the end of the day, we my brother Higgins, he always talk about Mr. Relevant at the end of the day. But when we talked about the San Francisco 49ers, bro, who do we talk about when the 49ers won? Oh, Purdy did his thing in the second half. Why? Because he's the leader.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, because you got to step up.
Now, let's flip it. I know we talking about Lamar, but we're going to flip this. Had Purdy played this way, then the total timeline told you, Mr. Irrelevant.
Told you, Mr. Irrelevant.
Blah, blah, blah. Told you.
Yeah.
but he made adjustments.
Purdy played like Lamar played in the first half. He went back to that locker room. Maybe McCaffrey came and checked him. Hey, McCaffrey got a little soul to him. Maybe Samuels came and talked to him. Hey, boy. Hey, step up, boy. You that guy. And he came out there, he became that guy.
He played.
That's
now,
what it comes down to, dog. You got to be that guy. If you play ball, you know what it is. All right, man. I'm gonna go to the comments, man. We went a little bit long.
We'll
where you want to start at, bro? Mr. G
Edwards,
right here?
3 rush hill. No, we can Mr. G with the Edwards. Yeah, three rush yards on 3 attempts or whatever he's saying about they rushed the ball only 6 times.
Okay,
yeah, there we go. We can start right there. They rushed the ball only 6 times. And he's talking about the Baltimore Ravens. You right, they did.
Yeah. And then go ahead, bro.
No, then it says the fumble on 3 did him in. Yeah, that these are all a part of the game. Listen, even with the fumbles and the Zay Flowers, guess what? They only lost by 7. It's not like this was a blowout. They still had opportunities to come back in this game and win. So these wasn't devastating blows like oh man, they lost by 7. And they lost by 7 because the adjustments, the bottom line, like Mr. G said, because I'll read the comments. The Chiefs blitz 85% of the time, and there was no adjustments made. Whenever a team is blitzing that way, there need to be slant routes, dump offs, right over the middle. Oh, they want to do that? We doing double slants. As soon as that blitz come, we going right over their head. But Lamar Jackson tall enough to get it over. You dig what I'm saying? Like, there was no adjustments made, and I feel like it's going to fall on Lamar. But this was an all-out team loss, bro. Like, they just didn't do what they should have done, and Harbaugh didn't look like the Harbaugh that we're used to.
No.
And I think the Chiefs, because they came with a different game plan, because the Chiefs, they made adjustments strictly for
Steve Spagnuolo. He did something different. Yes.
He switched up the whole entire scheme. Scheme for Baltimore, and Baltimore did not expect it to happen, and that's what happened.
And I want to say this because I'm not trying to say, because I see Hagan say, I'm not saying he ain't a bad leader. That's not what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. With experience, being that guy, you'll know to do that. He's going through the pains now, right? He can't be Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes is a generational talent. Dan Marino, you know what I'm saying? Tom Brady, Patrick Mahomes. He's in that level. You know what I'm saying? Lamar Jackson is great. He's learning this as he go. I'm not saying next year it may be different because he's been through it. You feel what I'm saying? Yep. But that's what I mean by that. At the end of the day, it comes down to wins and losses. Nobody's gonna say, well, Zay Flowers did this. Nobody did it. When they get down to next year and we talking about this, they lost. That's what it come down to. So he got to figure out how to win that. Point blank, period, man. Because I don't think he's a bad leader. He's a good player, man. He's a very good player. He's gonna be great. Because I think he has the will to fight and get better. He's gonna be great.
In my opinion, he's already great. And I'm gonna tell you, you're not an MVP of the league and not already great. You don't do what he did and you get the bag and you're not already great. You dig what I'm saying? It's just this was not a great coach. They didn't make adjustments. It all comes down to this.
Right.
Lamar didn't make the adjustments and the coach didn't make the adjustments. Now, here's something, and I know we going long, but I don't care. It's our show. We still got one more topic and a one word of the day. Y'all gonna be in with us. This is what I'm gonna say about that. I don't know if Lamar has the freedom that some of the quarterbacks have. Now, here's the difference. People will talk about this. Brady had freedom to do whatever he wanted to do. Yes. Manning, when Peyton was playing, Omaha, those was him making adjustments on the line. I don't know if Lamar has that freedom in this offensive scheme. We would think that he does, but if he don't have that, if he doesn't have that freedom as a quarterback, because not all quarterbacks do, then how much
Lamar Jackson got paid?
Huh?
Ballpark, how much Lamar Jackson got paid?
Shoot, I don't know, bro.
Hey, I don't know a number. He got paid enough to have that freedom.
He should have.
He one of the highest paid quarterbacks in the NFL. He got paid enough to have that freedom. He got to demand it. I'm not saying I don't like Lamar Jackson. I think he's brother. $260 million. You should be able to tell the coach, nah, we need to do this. $260
including
million.
the $72 million signing bonus.
Because coach ain't making it. You is. You that guy. That's why I'm saying it come down to him. You make $260, dog. You change it. You make it happen. That's the expectation of the high level to great quarterbacks. I'm not saying he's Patrick Mahomes. He better than a whole lot of them, though. And this is the time to shine. Hey, Heroes are made in the playoffs, dog.
No
Goats are
doubt.
made in the playoffs.
No doubt.
That's why I believe Patrick Mahomes gonna win, because he's done it in the playoffs every year. So, all right, man. Next subject, man. I know we went long with that, but like Rob said, this is our show. We can do it. You know what I'm saying? We can do it. Next subject, bro. Forget Omaha. Lamar Jackson need come to. That's a good one.
hey, little bro. Oh man,
that's a good one, bro. All right, man. Last subject for tonight on the debate fuel. Has NBA teams resting players, as supposed to be players, I'll fix it in a second, players become a cause for low TV ratings? Has NBA teams resting players become a cause for low TV ratings? Mr. Davis.
no, neither. Bang, bang, bang. No, I don't think so. I think right now low TV ratings is not from the NBA resting their players. I think it's because there's so much other stuff going on. I just mentioned South Carolina played LSU, and they had more ratings than any NBA game that day. You dig what I'm saying? Because it was a big game. The NFL, who is the big dog in the yard.
Yes,
let me tell you something. Every other sport is so excited the Super Bowl next week. You want to know why? Because now they get ratings. You dig what I'm saying? You're going to see cornhole tournaments coming back. You're going to see on ESPN going to play the pool tournament. And me and my bro love pool. We go shoot pool all the time. But the point is, that's why the ratings are down. There's too much stuff going on. And the bottom line is 82 games in the NBA season. There's a game last night I had on the NBA League Pass, and I had 6 games on my TV playing at once. That's a lot of freaking games to be paying attention to. Same thing happens with the NFL, but the difference is the NFL is primarily on Sundays, Mondays, and Thursdays. So they're picking slots where, okay, we don't care how many games on. Like they deboed Christmas this year. You dig what I'm saying? Straight from the NBA. So I think the low ratings is because there's other things in other sports going on that's taken away from who wants to see the Pistons play the Wizards. You dig what I'm saying? Like, that's just the bottom line on that.
I think that is part of what you're saying. Part of football season is still going on. And like you said, when football season is over, the ratings will change differently. But I will oppose you on this. I do think it affects the ratings in this. Just last week, we saw the last year's MVP and the year before's MVP that's supposed to be going together. The NBA built it up all week. Jokic versus Embiid, and Embiid didn't play. Now, it has came out that Embiid probably was hurt a little bit, but you played last night against Golden State where Draymond Green is sticking you. Why you didn't play against Jokic?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That is a problem. There's a lot of people, when you plan for NBA games, you got to plan for it. St. Louis don't have an NBA team. The closest city to the NBA team is either Memphis or Indianapolis. And most people just go to Memphis because Ja's a little bit more exciting. Period.
Right.
Most people just don't go to Indianapolis. Halliburton he exciting too. But that you've driven to Indianapolis. That is a boring drive. That is the worst drive in America.
Boy.
Lord, and it's a shorter trip. But anyway, there's 2 teams close to us, right? For people in cities like us, say you spend up and you save all year to catch LeBron played the Pacers in Casico Fieldhouse or whatever the name. I think it's Bankers Life now. Yeah. And then you go there and he have a rest night, but he ain't hurt. That is hurting the NBA. They need to do something about that. They tried to do the 65 game things, and some of these players, man, screw your 65 games. I just won't get an award this year. I'm gonna sit out. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do player safety. I can't remember the thing what they call with the rest of, but whatever. I'm gonna do that right now. I think it's bad, man. I think it's very bad. I think they're gonna have low management. I think what they trying to do this next year, they're going to have a new TV contract coming soon. They ain't going to get what they think they're going to get, dog. Because how you sell that to your buyers, a.k.a. Amazon, ESPN, TNT, NBC trying to get back in the game, CBS, whoever that's trying to buy these NBA games and all the streaming services, you tell them, yo, for this amount of money, you're going to have the greatest and the latest stars on here, but then when they have that premier game, nobody's playing. You can't do that. I think it's a problem, but that's my opinion. Go ahead, bro.
No, I give you that. I give you that to an extent. You know what I mean? Because the Embiid thing was trash. They scratched him right before the game.
Yes,
so
he did the walkthrough and everything.
Yeah, all these people, and then he did not dress out. He out there shooting around, everybody ready, and then next thing you know, my man come out in regular clothes, and Denver booed him. I'm talking about booed him to the fullest.
Yes,
you know, and so
as they should.
As they should, you know what I mean? Because you're not coming to play. I don't know who doing MTMV. I don't know if that's Rick or Miles
I put it
tonight,
up,
but
bro.
everybody are right. He's right. People come out to see the stars.
Yes, they do.
When me and you went down and we watched Yo Memphis get beat by my Heat, you know what I'm saying? Just want to put that out there. Our stars was playing. You dig what I'm saying?
It happened. On that 7-game losing streak, one of the teams that beat y'all, you got beat by the Memphis Hustle. That wasn't even the Memphis Grizzlies.
Yeah,
it was Jaren and the All-Our G League team. But carry on, brother. Carry on.
Yeah, I know, man. Yeah, I know. Whatever.
Recency bias.
That's why I was depressed. No, but I can see where you're coming from, that it can hurt it. But I also think it's the fact that the NFL is still going right now. And it's just too many games. It's too many games going on in the course of a night.
That goes to the question, I don't know if this Rick or whoever's on MTMV tonight, should they decrease the number of the games? I think, yes, they should. Yes, they should. I think they should. Will they do it? No. They'll never do it. Because what Mr. G just said, decrease games, decreases salaries. Yes, it will. And they're not going to do that. But for the betterment of the game, if they did 60 and they really kind of started the season December-ish, that would be better.
Everybody start watching anyway.
Because all the teams that don't make the playoffs, they lose their interest in football then. That's when you should do it. I think start at Christmas and go into the summer. That's my opinion. I don't think they ever do it. I don't think Adam Silver would do it because he's too much of a players commissioner. But that next commissioner may do it. But he ain't going to do it. He just got extended.
They could get away with it now because now you have the in-season tournament. Now you got the play-in tournament. So with all these extra tournaments and stuff that's going on, which was genius. I actually like the in-season tournament. I didn't like the floors. The floors hurt my eyes.
Trash.
And then
uniforms are trash too.
Hey, bro, let me tell you something. And we can go ahead and get to the one word of the day. 2K did exactly what they did in real life. The floors looked that way. It was painful trying to play in the in-season tournament on the My Player, bro. Painful. Yeah. But anyhow, if they started back then with the in-season tournament, starting and kicking it off like that, I think it would be dope.
Hagen say hockey play 100 games. They better get out there and hoop all 82. All see 82. Yeah, they should. Yeah, they really should. All right, man. Let's get to the one word of the day, man. Yeah, that's hockey that's different, but it's worse probably. They should be playing. I agree with you, Hagens. This one word. No. Of the day.
Yo, so this is the first time that anybody has got back-to-back weeks of the one word of the day. Shout out to C.G. Gardner Johnson, or as they say, C.J. G.J. He got it last week because he intercepted Baker Mayfield. When he intercepted, ran on the side, he said, hey, you lost this, and threw the ball back into his hands, and they ended up winning. Well, this week, C.J. G.J. decided, I'm going to wave at the 49er fans goodbye because we on our way to the Super Bowl. And we all know how that turned out. I don't know if my man got the video or not.
I get it.
But let's go ahead and show what the one word did because he kind of counted his chickens before. Play that one more time. And then he even did it saucy, if you know what I'm talking about.
Did it all spicy.
So while he waving at the crowd, guess what they told him at the end? Go sit down because he is no longer in the playoffs. And CJ, let me tell you something, man. It is an honor to have you back-to-back one words of the day. One way of you clowning and one way of you looking like a true one word, just foolish. You dig what I'm saying? You might even got a chance to get, the donkey of the day with that move. You dig what I'm saying? But we don't say that because that's not our show. But you is the one word back-to-back for the first time. Let's give him a round of applause, man.
Yeah,
that's back-to-back. We ain't, come on, man. Back-to-back. You know what I'm saying? He went Drake on him in less than a week.
He doing things no other one word has ever done before. Salute to him, man.
Yeah,
all right,
no other one word has done before. We didn't have a couple of folks weeks apart, but back to back. Back to back. You're on your one word for real. You might be my favorite player because you're a one word.
Hagen say he out there waving like Miss America. And he lost. And he took the L.
He lost.
That's
you know what I'm saying? Remember when Miss America, when Steve Harvey announced the wrong one? Yeah, that's him. Yeah. He thought he was the winner. You wasn't.
No.
Come on, man. But y'all know what time it is. Yo, have you ever thought I really enjoy what these guys are doing with this podcast? How can I be a blessing to them? How can I help support them? Look, if y'all been on here this long and ain't hit that like, subscribe, and notification button, something wrong with you. If you've already hit that subscribe and notification, don't hit it again, but definitely hit that like. You hear me? So that's the way you can support us, or you can go to our Cash App, cash sign, not the same podcast. Let me sound that out. As well as not the same podcast.com/support. If you go to our website, you can catch the last 3 episodes that we have done. So this episode will be on there tonight. Last night's Bible study is on there. And then tomorrow it's already waiting to be uploaded. So when we get done, it'll be live. So if you want to catch those last 3 without filling through YouTube and trying to figure it out, just go to the website. It's a lot more easier, one word. If you want to catch this one, just go back. It's about to play. That's how you can support us, man. We appreciate everybody in the comments tonight, too.
100%, man. As always, like Rod said, we appreciate everybody in comments, everybody watching, man. We cannot do this show without you. We thank you. We love you so much. We love you guys. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so happy to be here.
So happy to be here. But yes, we will be back here tomorrow night at 6 o'clock with our Music and Faith show. Tune in for the latest and greatest in CHA/positive music, man, and some very, very compelling topics. Rob gave me a preview of what we getting on, man. Get ready for this. It'll be good.
Fellas, tune in tomorrow.
Tune in,
fellas. Tune in tomorrow. I got a topic. We got a topic that's gonna be real good, and we definitely want to be able to hear y'all opinions on this one, man, because it's serious.
It gets very, very serious. All right, man. We'll see y'all tomorrow night, man. I'm C-Micah.
I'm Robert Dean.
We out.
Yes, sir.
Christ lives in us, so we gave us the strength, so we gave us the power, so we